morning. So I'm currently doing my laundry. I'll show you guys in a bit. But yeah, I had the first section of my clothes. I'm currently washing my whites first. I think it's gonna need some more water. I have to go downstairs and get some more water because the pump is not working. So that's another struggle for today. So I'm done doing my laundry. I put this face mask on. It's a clay mask that I made myself, a DIY clay mask that I made. So I'm just gonna dry out my stuff because the sun is shining. I have to make good use of the sun today. I'm going to dry it out and then I'm gonna come back, take a very cool shower. I don't know if I'll vote. Genuinely, I'm not really much into politics. I don't know if I'll vote. If I decide to vote, yeah, I might take you guys along, but yeah, we'll see. It's my civic duty, right? I'm supposed to do it. So I'll see how I feel about it after I'm done doing everything. Because I also want to go to the beach today. Like I feel like I need some me time today. I need some sun today. I need some out and about time. So we'll see how it goes. Now let's go dry out the stuff and then come wash this off, take a good shower. And then we'll decide what our next step will be. I wasn't sure what I was going to vote, but at the moment I'm walking outside. I've been indoors all day, so I was beginning to take a toll on me. So one of the things that you're supposed to do when you feel extremely sad and hold up is to get some sun. So I'm walking outside at the moment, and if I feel like voting, I have my ID card here, just in case I change my mind. If not, we tried. Yeah, so I'm just walking outside right now. Okay, I'm done voting. This is my first time ever voting. Like, I've been a citizen of Ghana for how many years, and I've been eligible to vote for, and this is my first time ever voting. I got here in time. I forgot my polling station, so I got here late. I didn't want to vote. I got here late, and then when I got here point is that it's done, so I can go home now. How do I address this? Yes, if you watched the previous episode, you did see me break down on camera. I did not want to have to do that. It's something that I genuinely did not want to do. It was not an act of trying to get attention or sympathy or any of those things. And yes, I did have the option of editing it out before I posted it. So why then did I post it? I feel two ways about this entire situation. On one hand, I'm happy that I was able to voice out certain things that people couldn't put into words when describing their own situations, and that it resonated with some of you on a much deeper level, as opposed to us just talking about hair and all the fun stuff all the time. Because let's be honest, no human being is 1000% happy all the time. You have your down days, you have your up days, and for that, I was able to connect to some of you on a much deeper level, which I'm grateful for. On another part, I'm not happy about it because I was very vulnerable. I was extremely vulnerable with you guys on YouTube. I always want my channel to be a place of positivity and light and happiness and joy, that you come here as an escape for yourself when you want to, do the barest minimum. You don't want to think so much about all that's going on in the world. That my space could be a happy place for you. That's the entire aim of my channel. So as getting that deep, although it's a big step for us, I also felt it with some way because I was like, I ruined it. But anyway, it's one and done. What's the way for it? Am I still sad? I'm a work in progress. I think the reason why the sadness became that overpowering was because usually when I'm going through something, I have a couple of default settings. Okay, it's either I really allow the sorrow to really get in there and fester and a whole build up, and I have like a complete breakdown. It's because I was in my other default setting where I allow it to overpower me and overshadow me, and I get in my head and it gets in there, Then of course there's at a certain where I just ignore it. I don't deal with it. I tell myself that if I don't give it energy, it doesn't exist. And when that happens, all I'm doing is I'm postponing the tragedy, because then eventually your emotions are going to catch up to you. Eventually. And that was one moment when the emotions caught up to me, because if you watch that particular vlog, that entire week I was just trying to keep up appearances and be happy for everybody. That's I think another thing I struggle with. I'm a bit of a people pleaser, so I'm always trying to make other people happy, even though it's a good trait about me. It's also a flaw, because sometimes it comes at the detriment of my own happiness or my own survival, my own self-preservation, which is something I'm currently working on. Hopefully, as we're growing, that's what adulting is all about, right? You find out what your toxic traits are, what are your limiting beliefs, and then you work around those to become a better person. So yeah, guys, we are growing up. That's one thing that is interesting about growing up. You realize that you have to be your own superhero sometimes, and with every superhero, if you don't take care of yourself, you'll burn out. And so yeah, I have to calm down and then take care of myself. I've not been taking good care of myself with regards to a lot of things, and I've just been postponing that. Nah, I'm good, I got this, I'm good, but I was actually not good. And unfortunately, I shut out a lot of people, people who were even close to me, who I know that they would have my back regardless. I didn't talk to them. And quite recently, I was talking to my best friend. Hi, Fee. I was talking to my best friend, and then we had this discussion, and he touched on a couple of raw emotional stuff that I didn't think existed, but they do. And it triggered me a little, because I was like, what do you mean by that? Like, how dare you say this to me? And he said, you don't love yourself anymore. If you love yourself, you prioritize self-preservation, you prioritize taking good care of yourself when it comes to your health, be it your mental health, your physical health, your spiritual health, your emotional health. You're not going to just prioritize other things over that. So you don't love yourself anymore. So you need to get back to the place of self-love and self-acceptance, and then work your way up. So that conversation was hard. I was angry at him. I was like, how can you say that to me? Of course I love myself. I was like, no. These are the reasons why I'm bringing this argument in. It was important that we had a discussion, because if we did not have that discussion, I probably wouldn't have viewed certain things in certain perspective. So I'm grateful for the fact that it happened. Anyway, moving on, that aside, what's next? I would say that next step is going to be figuring out the next step is going to be figuring out how to balance work stress with personal stress, with life stress. Lately I've been letting work stress take precedence. I've been letting my work take precedence above everything else. I've not been prioritizing myself at all, because I'm trying to prove to my employers and my superiors that I'm worth the money you're giving me. I have been overexerting myself and taking on projects I know that I'm too tired to do, just because I don't want to see when you're a woman in a field that is usually handled by men, you feel like you have something to prove. You feel like you have to prove your worth. And that's the problem, me having to prove my worth. I was trying to do and be all things with everyone, and that in itself is a self-destructive behavior. So I'm learning how to take on what I can, and things I cannot be able to voice. I'm like, I'm sorry, I will not be available for this particular thing. I will not be able to do this particular thing. And yeah, that is a way forward for me. So yes, guys, the sad girl is not gone, but she's growing up. Sometimes your pain doesn't go away, it just grows and evolves. I wanted to record a video for YouTube and talk about the fact that I was quitting. Yeah, guys, I think I actually did record that video, and it was supposed to be part of the pictures I was doing my video dump where I'm just dumping unedited pictures. I mean unedited videos on here. It was supposed to be one of the videos in the video dump, but I don't know why that video never went up. Hey, God has a reason for everything. Hopefully by the end of this vlogmas, we should have good news as to what we're doing for 2021, what my strategy is going to be, because up to now I've not had any strategy so far. I've just been trying to share a bit of my space with you guys, and I think that's what I'm going to keep on doing.
Be a good boy. Sit. Sit your ass down. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. Who's the good boy? Who's the good boy?
Good boy. Good boy.
Okay. Come. 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 Good boy. Almost there. Come. You're almost there. Come. Good boy. Almost there. Come. Oh, my boy is a big boy. You did so well. Yes, you did.
So this was a very, very fulfilling week for me because I got to, have a bit of an outlet, play with my puppy, interact with my friends, paint. I never realized how much I would love painting again. I used to draw back in school, but coming back to draw, interact with people, just not feeling in those moments, just letting everything go and just experiencing the painting was amazing. If this resonates with you, be sure to subscribe and see you next time.
Stay tuned for scenes from our next episode.